Welcome back. Last time we were cross-examining water. I do believe it's been a while, but wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the gun based on the whole height of the bullet. Oh, I messed that word saying that sentence. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she was shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there's nothing of the sort on the bullet hole of this costume. Ah, curse you, Mr. Phoenix, right you? I believe there's no been proven that the defendant was standing away from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? No, it's gumshoe. Hey, we haven't got it. Damn it. Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If my fate was the real murder, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. I figured that had to be the reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Oof. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the blast radius of disaster. You're such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix, right? To think that you have been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why does it have to be that smirky smile? Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? How is it my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing the... Wait, what? You can start repairing your standing by first removing that three-hand strangle teeth. And rest assured your punishment will come later. A punishment? Well then, Your Honor, think I had all I can take off this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. This witness has got to be Lotta. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Okay. That was a close one. I know you were giving it all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful there. Listen carefully, my theories and trick everyone into believing me. Thanks. Wait, trick? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness there, I think is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lawhart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her then. Remember, Nick, you promised to save me. If you lose me and my sister's ghost will come hunt you and after and taunt you. Your sister? Oh, are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember, Pilly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. I can't remember what voice I gave Pearl, but it have to be like a quite soft, I guess, cause it's she's young. So it can't be too. It has to be somewhat soft, I guess. Cool, well now we're comfy now. The first order of... Oh! I don't want to hear, oh man. Oh my... What was that? I don't... Never mind. After I call my next my witness, sit there quietly, almost like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry, but this didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza. Name and occupation. I declare one tarnation. Hey, Judge, this is violence against myself. What? That's fine. That's fine? Hey, that ain't fine. That's a whip. Ah. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even got to say my name and job yet. The name's Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. I know, let's be one big happy family. Okay? That's never. Oh my god, Judge. Only the daughter and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang. We heard the gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the death victim and the defendant waving the pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon, course. Excuse me. Reckon, course it's hot for you, reckon? Of course I did. Yeah. Doesn't look like I care. Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. Here's the picture. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix, right? I will clear all doubt about my for this testimony. Just watch me. Or what did he say? Cause examination. I didn't. Press everything, I guess. Was it really only those two that went in? Why are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Ugh. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it just really the two of them? Yes, Dr. Graham, I was the only two that went into the room. Oh, hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against his own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the challenge chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Hold on. We do not have the key. Oh, we do. Hold on. Nope, never mind. Yeah, well. Okay. Was it really a gunshot? I ain't saying you must have heard it as well. Ugh. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix, right? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we listening to the defense testify? The world just becomes a little cooler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know, and I can tell you it was a gunshot I heard. Now, this is where the story heats up. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lloyd there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix, right, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Falcom, I broke the door down, sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing, that was great, you're a real man. Oh really, that's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you say once you broke in? Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Faye? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awfully confident in her testimony. Lotta, please think back to the day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into that room? I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like... Okay, we don't need... When you saw the murder at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya or Faye or not, am I correct? Well, you see... Order, Miss Hart, yeah, 80% accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good, that shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix, right? Witness, think back to when those two entered the challenge chamber. When they entered, one of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Faye, correct? That's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. So looks like we came to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Faye. Exactly. Hats on them chocolate one again. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am. But the witch chased us out of the room, so... Oh, the witch, does she mean Morgan Faye? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. What about behind the photo screen? Did you check back there? Rick Given? Huh? What in the... Rick Given, you know? You reckon? That's a given. Ain't took me one good look around the room once. Ain't no way anyone's hanging around behind that photo screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. Oh, actually, you got a problem? Rick Given, I mean... I'm having a little difficulty on understanding you. If you stop saying such things as "ugh." Now then, Mr. Phoenix, do you see a problem with the testimony or not? Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I should know she's telling the truth. Enough. Seems that there's no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber: the victim, Dr. Turner, and the defendant, Maya Fay. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do if I just let this go? Wasn't Mr. Wright? It looks like you look as if you have something to say. If I make one more move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present them? Oh no. I don't... Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You really should give up on trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this really it? Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it's quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you, totally 100% impossible. Miss Von Kammer, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questions won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume. I can't protect the defense. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia. And this pill. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? Yeah, but pearls. Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully. One more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? The autograph. Yeah, Lotta took 2 pictures. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle, Mia. Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Right then, this court would like to end this cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The course examination has already ended. It's fine, I'll lie enough for testimony. I found Thomas' case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I have a place I must go after this. Alright, I'll lie. Miss Hart, hurry up and give us enough for testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about it? Please tell us once more what happened when you bust into the challenge chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the jail somehow, right? Well, that salesman from Commonwealth that got through to him. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of the testimony were very fake, a suppressor, no sections. Struggle you like as taste, and as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. It's the first and last I think I want to. Really? So what does she look like? She looked like she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still my affair. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? Two, right? Two what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't do anything, but I don't know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. At least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Why ain't it obvious that prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it? What? From Karma. He really is surprised. Miss Von Karma, you're hiding crucial evidence. Unforgivable Von Karma, suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. I've never seen the Jaws. I'm so mad that even my thoughts clenching up. I better let the Jaws handle this. I've never seen that line before. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to the court? I thought this picture was more important and I felt no need to submit it, that's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? It's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I submit it. There's no hole though. And what is this picture? It's obvious the second picture the witness took that day of the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important part here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not my affair. What's the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for now. Should I or should I not insist that the person in the picture is not my affair? Your Honor, as you can plainly see, this person in the picture is not my affair. Yes, I can see that. It's not just her face, her whole body is taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn there. And somehow, this other person snuck up and traded places with the defendant. Order. Well, yes, I believe you're correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Murphy. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry dessert sweetness. Take a look at prosecutor Von Connor's face. She's smiling. I think you better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes, Von Connor, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I'd like for you to take a look at this picture. What was she crawling on the ground? This was taken yesterday at the defendant's visitation. This was Mr. Phoenix Ryan, the defendant, Maya Fay Jr.'s visit. Maya Fay? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can. Yet it's the truth. When Maya is in the state, she physically changes into the person she's channeling. Miss Von Comer, a word if I may. Here, taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Officer, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What was she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't even have a single witty line. Looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, but I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is a defendant, Murphy? Like if I appear the shower then. But if I slip up and say the wrong thing, it will cost me. Yes, no, that does not have the bullet hole. Your Honor? Oh, the file's returned to your eyes, I see. This picture, within this picture lies a crucial contradiction to all the testimony in China. A contradiction? Okay, so you think you spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point exactly what's so strange about this picture? To the sleeve. Oh my god. Wait, and that's exactly what's so odd. There's nothing wrong with it. Something that should be there suddenly missing. Should be there. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you're tending to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Why, this would do some major damage to the argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Oh my gosh. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I'd like to extend this apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean, what incompetent fools? If those fools don't at the present time missed a bullet hole, I would have gotten a paw about it. And as I didn't, I could have not known that this picture was any of value to this case. I see. See what's lying for your teeth or not. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Francisca von Karman's idea of perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you do not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gassing of his teeth at the next gassing of teeth as next salary to discuss poor gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. Okay, I'm going to end off here. We'll begin the investigation next time and the end of this trial segment. Goodbye.